Hello and welcome to the 88th episode of the Gochuucast. And this week, the new season is upon us. Some first episodes have aired. Pretty much everything except for like one episode for something I have planned has aired.
The
So
Tamer show hasn't aired yet.
yeah, that's the one thing I have left. Whether or not I'll add anything else, I don't know. But maybe I'll just take a little more chill this season. Hopefully they'll make it easier to stay caught up. And plus, I'm 22 episodes behind on Pokemon, about to be 23, so I gotta catch back up to
Time
that.
to catch up.
But is it the new season of Pokemon or is it?
Yes.
The Horizons
Yeah,
one, yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, for I guess the best, my favorite thing that has aired, that I threatened my fellow podcast members to watch, or else they are off the podcast. Sign of Affection. I have been blessed by a good adaptation. The rare Daniel thing. Actually, there's been a pattern. Let me let me find it.
To like every other one.
Yeah, it's like every other show that I like. I'm searching in the wrong fucking server. Good job, Daniel. All right.
There's a pattern.
Yeah. So they're Angel Next Door. Fucked adaptation. Terrible. Awful. Oshinoko. Peak adaptation. The Tomozaki season 2 is aired. From what I've seen, they've like handled skipping certain content fine, but it's like it's still being rushed.
Yeah.
Sign of Affection, peak adaptation. And the next thing that I like, Medalist, must now be ass. I can feel it. It's coming. Engi adaptation. It was already meant to be, but now it's guaranteed to be ass.
Although to be fair, you don't have a confirmed release date, so maybe something else can.
I don't know. I don't know
right?
what else could physically possibly go in there, and I don't think there's anything I care about that I read that hasn't gotten an anime right now that I can think of.
That's true, but it's still thought. It's still snipeable.
It's snipeable. More than likely, Medalist is gonna die so that ReZero Season 3 can be good.
Let's go.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, the only thing right now, because, like, I mean, I've read half a Blue... Well, not even half anymore, but basically half a Blue Box. And it's not, like, one of my top favorites or anything, so it should be safe. Like, Love Agency, I mean, I kind of like it, I guess. But there's just nothing can take the bullet for Medalist. It's over. It's never been more over. So...
Well, yeah. This is unfortunate.
Yes, Medalist is going to die. I've accepted his fate a long time ago, though, so it's okay. It's not okay, actually, but
yeah,
I will be complaining as it airs, but we'll see. Maybe a little surprise. Maybe they'll break the curse. Medalist is so good, it's gonna break the curse. But yeah, Sign of Affection, just really good. Like, I think they probably nailed like what the most important. Everything looks good in general, but the most important aspect, like just getting the sign language right, instead of like, I guarantee so many anime would have skipped out on actually showing sign language, while this one like gives it like fluid hand animation.
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought the animation was actually pretty good. Yes. A lot of like the beginning scene, especially. So
I already liked Yuki, and they made her even more adorable than she is in the manga. So we're in good hands. Been in production for a while, so thankfully.
Yeah, I could have maybe it's just me looking too far into it, but the main guy, he's kind of sus. I don't know why, but he's kind of sus.
I mean, he did immediately give her a head pat, like frame one,
and then like at the bar or whatever, he's
just a really friendly guy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping it's still like it's actual friendly and not
Yeah, it is. He's a good okay. You'll learn more. Like he's been like you saw like the beginning. He was like a traveler.
Yeah.
He's just gets to know a lot of people. He's
sure. Outgoing, friendly. That's fair enough. Because I'm always like, when you have a crush on someone, you tend to look at only the good, So I was thinking that maybe like in the first episode.
I think she actually said that. She's like, I'm only seeing the positives and stuff.
No, it reminded me.
Yeah.
I remember there's like this YouTube video I saw like maybe a week ago or something. It was like a crush is just like a lack of information, where it's like, yeah, if you have a crush on someone, you like only look at the good parts and ignore the bad parts. So I was thinking like, okay, this first episode, she's gonna like, she mentioned that because like she's only noticing his good parts, and later on he's going to be like evil. But okay, if he's just a
Yeah,
good
he's
guy,
just like the main
you
love
know,
interest gonna be fucking
that's fine.
evil.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
good. That's a good outcome, right?
yeah. I would.
Yeah.
There is drama in it, but I would compare this more to a fluff romance than I would
Okay.
anything else. I
Okay.
guess. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I
just
just looked too hard into it, but
yeah. He's not the cover boy for no reason. He's not evil.
fair enough.
But
Yeah.
imagine if he was evil.
Yeah, I'm
No,
actually
I
just
know that'd be
replying
like
to
a
y'all right now. He's just fucking evil.
I mean, not evil, but like actually like a not bad guy, but maybe later on, like, and they resolve. I don't know, whatever. It's just me. It's just me looking too far into it. But
Yeah.
first episode was pretty enjoyable. I mean, I liked it, so keep watching it and see how it goes. So
Yes. My Saturday injection of happiness.
start the weekend off strong. There you go. Were there any other shows you watched? Well, the
Uh,
first episode of like almost everything you mentioned came out,
yeah.
right? So
I guess I
I
could
watched a
go down my list here if anyone else has
yeah, I
watched
watched a
anything
few,
from
so
it.
I'll see which ones.
Uh, I'll start at the top of my airing thing, so the
Let's
one
go.
that'll air next, I guess. Pon no Michi is just girls playing mahjong. There's a talking bird. I'm probably gonna regret watching this one. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see how it goes. Because I thought about because my rule is if I finish the first episode, I'm sticking with it. And I thought about
Uh-huh.
dipping out like halfway. I'm like, do I really? I don't know anything about mahjong. Their explanation wasn't very good for someone who has no idea what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
But I
Only thing I
stuck
know
with
about
it.
that is like I saw it in Crazy Rich Asians movie. That's all I know about that game. I've never
Yeah,
played it.
that's one way to put it. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I might end up liking it. I might not. But it's probably gonna end up in like the mid territory. We just talked about Sign of Affection. Mashal Season 2 is here. It's about what I expected. Just, uh, just more of the same, I guess. Still making cream puff jokes. Still, still just gooping. I don't know. Goofy show.
I
But,
like that.
yeah. Anyway, solo leveling. That's a thing. To be honest, I don't think I've ever really cared that much for solo leveling, so
I
we'll
watched the first
see.
episode.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
yeah.
it's like the big thing, and it's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just getting started. I don't know how long it'll probably take like 4 or 5 episodes for to get out of content that I've seen, well, maybe more. I don't remember how much of it I read, honestly.
Yeah, I read it only like a little bit, but I didn't get that far. I got kind of bored, but maybe the
I
anime
just
changed
it
things.
just doesn't it's not do it for me. It's just a power fantasy
Uh-huh,
video
yeah.
game thing. It's literally just I don't know. It's an isekai set in the real world basically.
Yep.
There's a meme going around. Where it's like isekai and it's like no one cares, like isekai Korean, and everyone's like, oh my god. I mean, it's not really an isekai. I mean, I don't consider it an isekai, but um, it's just it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get some good animation in there because it's A1 and it's an action anime, so
Mhm.
that'll be what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Um, the
I'll keep watching, see how it goes. I don't I never liked, like you said, like the premise of like it's like a video game style thing. Dungeon. What are those
yeah,
games called?
like dungeon
Dungeon
crawler.
Explorer.
Just
Dungeon Crawler. Oh my god, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that. So I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But I did watch the first episode and it was okay. So
Yeah, I skipped over them,
there's
I
that.
guess, but I'll go back to the things that are in their second core. Freerin is
Mhm.
still Freerin. Undead Unluck. It's not even like it didn't have like a core like break feel really, even though there is a week off for the holidays. It's just kind of in the middle of an arc right now, so it's still doing its thing. Ragnar Crimson had a 3 week break or some shit, and it's about to come back in a couple days. I don't really care about Ragnar Crimson, so whatever. Apothecary Diaries started its new core. It's still good. It's in the sorry, it's in the setup phase right now, so we'll see where it goes. But first episode for Dangers in My Heart season 2. It's pretty much it's just it's good. It's a nice little romantic development. The animation for the opening goes insane. Like I would not have expected this from like a romance anime. Um, you can look up yourself, just like Dangers in My Heart OP
I
too.
gotta see this.
I don't want to like open it or I accidentally open it and fucking boom, audio playing into the viewer ears. I tend to do that. Um, but yeah, it's like it's just really solid opening. Uh, Fun, colorful, well animated. Uh, Banished from the Heroes Party season 2 came back. And it looks like it got a pretty significant, well, not significant, but like definitely like a noticeable quality upgrade. Season 1 had like very, very stiff action. Like, it'd be like the action lines on the still frame type of thing. But this one actually has like a bit of movement to it. It's not like insanely good or anything, but it's like noticeably better. So I'm looking forward to more of this. It's like a nice chill show. It has story elements to it, but it's mostly like you're just chilling, having fun. Um, Another one. I didn't watch the first episode for this yet, but I will. The Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil. I saw a clip of it on
I've
Twitter.
heard I've heard the first episode is very rough, but that's about all I know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've seen one clip on Twitter. I'm like that is certainly something, but I'll go for it. I'll go for it anyway. Um, Tomozaki season 2, I talked about it a little bit before. They're rushing it a little, but I mean, it's like the volumes aren't that important, and they're like keeping the things that make the volume like it's the main focus of them. So I respect that at the least. I think volume 6 and 7 will get like the proper treatment, full 4 episodes of development since it's 13 episodes. Volume 5 probably will get 3. It'd be like that sometimes. It's unfortunate, but that's such how it goes. Um, Classroom of the Elite season 3 has been getting shit on by Classroom of the Elite fans for good reason, probably. They just finished a 300-page novel in 2 episodes, which
Ooh,
is yeah. And it's 13 episodes, and they're gonna go through 5 novels. It's gonna be a little bit rough.
I feel like even by their standards, that's a little crazy.
I think it's basically what. Actually, no, it's not what they did last season. I think. Well, actually, shit. Maybe it was. Because I think the first season went through 3 novels, and the first one was 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7.5. Yeah, five novels again. So it's
Jesus.
yeah, it's kind of rough. Um, I watched yesterday the first episode of Sengoku Yoko, the 3 core one. It was
Mm.
fine. It's like nothing too crazy, but it's just like relatively well made. Well, I'll see how it develops. It's got 3 cores to impress me, so um, then Metallic Rogue or Roge, um, it's only if I don't know how to feel about it. It's like well made and can potentially be interesting. It's kind of like a mecha
This one's
show.
original, right?
Yeah, it's an anime original. It's Studio Bones' 25th anniversary project. Um,
Mm.
it was. I need more time because like the first episode, a lot of shit just kind of happened. I feel like it needed either like 2 episodes there at once, or to be like a long extended episode 1. But it's interesting, and we'll see how it goes. I like the visuals. Otherwise, we'll see. Dungeon Meshi, second episode just aired today. Um, I mean, I like it. It's fun. We'll see how it continues to be. Because here's the thing, right? It's gonna be 2 core. Can I handle 24 weeks straight of watching them cook in the dungeon? I don't know. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
that's the answer.
yes. I mean, it's well made and it's funny too, so I'll get through it. But it is a lot. Sometimes I just hope they actually like focus on something else, just for like a change of pace.
I
Just
mean,
for
I imagine that
oh,
it'll be one of those shows where it starts off doing some of that stuff and then kind of changes up at some point.
surely,
Maybe it's like go on a 3 episode journey for a secret ingredient or something, right?
yeah, we'll see. 'Cause for right now, it's kind of like, all right, switch location, cook new dish, switch location, cook new dish. Um, which it's kind of like the Eminence situation where Eminence was 20 episodes. I'm like, okay, he's been goobing for 20 episodes. I don't know if I
Is
can.
goobin the new word? Is that your new word?
I don't know. It could be. Now you asked, I'm not gonna make it a new word. I meant to think of something else.
No, I
Uh,
mean you said it twice. I was just like, damn,
have
that's
I
the
said it twice?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's okay.
anyway, Chain Soldier, I have not watched any episodes of yet, but I will.
It's
But yeah,
Did you see uh Oh my god. Why can't I find it? This is the other one I watched. The Witch and the Beast.
No, that's the one we told you to watch that we
That
weren't.
Yeah,
was the one that we.
I watched episode 1. It was weird. I don't know, dude. It's just like it's just
It's supposed to be
too
good, allegedly.
yeah, okay. I mean I'm not gonna I didn't hate it enough. It wasn't unwatchable. It's just like a lot of like magic stuff that's kind of I don't know. I'll keep watching it. It was entertaining. It was just like
It's just a
I
lot to
don't
take
like a
in.
lot of the magic stuff. It's like kind of it's kind of ugly. I don't know how else to say it. It was just like there were some ugly ass characters. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll keep watching. I don't know if the premise seems okay, and we'll see. The ending of the episode 1 was kind of whack too. Um, I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'll update you on how I like it, but it's weird. It's definitely weird. But yeah, I don't know.
Understandable.
Because I think I've just never liked yeah I've just never liked like super hardcore fantasy stuff where it's just like I don't know witches and stuff like that. That stuff's never really appealed to me. So, but I'll keep watching it. Might as well
You
expand
hate
my
you
horizons.
hate ReZero, yeah.
No,
Yep.
okay, ReZero is different.
Yeah,
Dude, oh, no. That's you know what? That's a perfect argument for why like ReZero is so good. You know, I usually don't like that kind of stuff, but you know I like ReZero. So there you go.
understandable. Spat got into ReZero, therefore it has to be good.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Did you watch
Season 3.
anything else? It was Sign of
Oh,
Affection, that one.
yeah. Oh, cool. I mentioned I was gonna watch Pokemon Concierge. I started it, but it's just like too like I don't know, it's too kiddie for me, bro. It's just
Oh
like
no, not Pokemon being for kids. No,
I know, bro.
who
No, no,
could
no,
have
no,
seen
no.
this
This is like the
coming?
first Pokemon show I've seen. Show, quote unquote, show I've seen in like I don't know, 10, 15 years or something like that. I don't know, bro. I think I would be too old for Pokemon. Okay, the thing is, I actually the animation and all that stuff was like hella cool. Like there's like a scene with like these like what are those guys called? Panseer, Panpour, Pan Sage.
Pansage, yeah.
The monkey.
Those are the mini forms,
Mhm.
right? The Simi
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
the higher
Simi
form.
is the
Yeah,
bigger one. Yeah.
evolution. Yeah, they were like dancing. There was like a furret that was really cute. Like actually the animation was like sick. But I don't know, especially with humans, like uh
You just can't take it. You can't
no,
take
it's just like it's
clay
just
people.
yeah. What? Yeah, clay people. Yeah. I think what I want is like a show with that clay artwork because that stuff is like sick.
Hmm.
But only Pokemon, only Pokemon, and
I
they just like you
cannot
know like
understate how hard. Like, or do you mean like no humans involved whatsoever?
no humans, no humans.
Okay,
Hmm.
it's like a mystery dungeon type of thing, maybe.
Facts. Yeah, exactly. Like I got clowned on for making Pokemon Pikachu's Vacation. I rated 100 out of 100. Bro, that stuff was sick because it was just Pokemon. Like the best part, like to me the best part of Pokemon, like in general, anime or otherwise, is like the interactions between the Pokemon, right? Because they're all like so different. They all have their own like moves and they look different. All that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's the stuff I want to see. I want to see that kind of stuff. Just more of
Uh,
that. So I don't know. I would like to see
a
that.
full like Pokemon mystery dungeon anime would go so hard.
Dude, oh, that's perfect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They
That
made
would
like
be
little. I don't know how many episodes it was. There was like a special.
yeah, I remember
Let me
seeing
look at
those,
what
yeah,
this.
on
Hold on.
YouTube. Yeah.
Pokemon
Um
mystery dungeon.
yeah, I forgot what they were called.
Because there's like Pokemon Chronicles was like the gold thing with like Raikou and shit. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Team Go Getters. Let's see. Or no, fuck. What the fuck? God dang it! How many of these they have? Okay,
There
oh,
explain.
are.
I found it. I don't know if it's this, but like these
Yeah,
uh,
I don't know how long. I feel like they were like there were like 3 episodes
yeah,
or
they're
some shit.
20 something. I mean, there were just three of them for there's Team Go Getters, right? And then there was like
Explorers of Time and Darkness and
yeah, okay, so
yeah.
there's one for like every game, I guess. Yeah. Point is, these are sick. I like these. Just interactions between Pokemon, you know, they're acting like I don't want to say people, but like
Oh, this is only
um
one episode? What the fuck?
yeah, no, I think it's just one episode per game.
It's
Could be
so...
wrong.
Dude, they just need a full thing. That'd be so
I know,
good,
it's
dude.
insane, dude.
Like,
This stuff is
the
sick.
world is fire, the story's fire, the characters are... Like, dude, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the best Pokemon game besides Gen... I
Ooh,
like Gen
that is
4
a
the
take.
best, but... Actually, you know what? No. You know
I
what? Fuck it. Mystery Dungeon's the best game.
I like them.
actually I really like XD Gale of Darkness. That's like a really normal pick, but still.
What about Coliseum, bro?
All the
Coliseum was just the worst XD Gale of Darkness.
all the
Which
Pokemon
is
games
fine,
that
but
aren't
still good.
Pokemon games are fire.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, maybe not all of them. I don't know. I'd probably rather die than play the MOBA.
I don't know.
Like
Yeah,
I think
I
Pokemon
haven't
played
Unite
a,
or
tried it,
whatever.
but
I
yeah,
played a little
you
bit
know.
of the MOBA. It was okay.
Yeah, whole families getting spawn trapped by like pro league teams.
Yeah, it's I haven't tried the MOBA, but I mean, actually, the concept of like Pokemon in MOBA is like it actually kind of makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense, but yeah,
Yeah,
I just don't.
I
I'm
just
not
haven't tried
into
it.
It
MOBAs.
was fun. I just don't like MOBAs. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, and
like them,
then
but
I mean, there's
yeah,
the Pokemon fighting game. I think people liked. Uh,
Pokken,
yeah, Pokken,
Pokken,
whatever.
Pokken,
Pokken was
whatever.
good.
I haven't tried it, but it is cool. I
Yeah,
like
I
the.
didn't play
I
it
think
yet.
that's yeah. But anyway, yeah, Mystery Dungeon is awesome. I think a show based around that would be like incredibly sick. I don't know, just to me, like, sure, some of the human characters are likable, but for me, like, dude, the Pokemon themselves, like, that's what the world is about, right? Like, just the interactions between them is like, to me, that's like the best part. There's just a huge like diversity of interactions between all different kinds of Pokemon. You can give them different personalities, I don't know. I think that would be super sick. So that was my issue with Pokemon Concierge. It's just there's too many humans and not enough Pokemon. There you go. That's the TLDR of why I
Underst-
didn't like it as much. But
Understandable.
uh yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon anime needs to happen. It needs to happen.
I think we're well past
Yeah,
that.
I don't
I
think
know,
Mystery
I
Dungeon.
know, but it still needs to happen.
I don't
Unfortunately,
think children know what Mystery Dungeon even. I
I
mean,
know,
there was a
bro. I know.
3DS
It's
one. Oh
sad.
fuck!
I know.
How long ago was that? I'm getting old. Hold on.
Oh, the original one
No,
was
Miss 3D, the 3DS
no, the
Mystery Dungeon
newest
one.
one.
oh, I don't know
But
about
I mean,
3DS, but
I
When did that
still feel like that
release?
was at least seven,
It was
7, 8 years.
2015. Fuck, it's almost 10 years. Oh my god.
well, the
9.
original was
Kids
yeah,
don't know
the
what
original was
fucking
out.
Mystery Dungeon is.
Oh yeah, that was this latest one. Yeah, the original I remember was Game Boy and DS simultaneous release. It was like one version for each, which is like crazy. But yeah,
I'm a little
um,
surprised they haven't had a mystery dungeon for the Switch other than the remake,
mm,
because they did have the mystery dungeon Red Blue DX or whatever,
yeah,
and that was a couple years ago. But they haven't had like a new one.
I never actually got to fully play Re- Blue Rescue Team. I think I had Red Rescue Team. Uh,
mm,
I don't remember when it just kind of got lost. Like I don't know what happened to it. It just fucking disappeared one day.
rest in peace.
But yeah, I mean, Explorers of Skies, the banger.
Yeah, that game is really good.
Yeah, it's
Um,
one of my favorite games all time, probably. Not
mhm,
even probably it
yeah.
is. It's literally on my list.
Actual peak.
Yeah.
The oh, the other one was Pokemon Ranger. I don't know if you guys played that one,
Yeah,
but I was just thinking about that one.
I only played
I've
Guardian
played
Signs.
I've played all 3 Rangers
I only
multiple
played the original, I
times.
think. But that
The
was fun.
second one is probably my favorite.
Okay, is that Shadows of Almir or whatever? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called? Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me, I think that's the best one.
Yeah, I played the fuck out of Guardian Signs. It was really cool too because you could like capture things in the game and then transfer them. Like I got to
Yeah.
transfer a Heatran, a Manaphy egg. You know that shit was cool. Like that's when Pokemon was cool. You can actually do shit. I wish they had, like made a ukulele Pichu like transferable. That'd be so cool. Um, he's forever stuck to the Guardian Signs game. But that game was cool as fuck. Uh, I went back to it and I started playing it, but I got really bored. I'm not built for those games anymore. Um, and there's all this shit and like you can like do the selfie thing to like go to the past. That was cool. I never completed all that though because it's hard as fuck when I was a kid. But yeah, I don't know. They need to make more of those guys. Like when is the last like non linear thing they've made. I guess Legends
I mean,
Arceus, but
Legends technically, but
tech. All right, the last thing that wasn't obviously like a test drive for the new formula.
I think the problem is all these smaller games they're making now, post like Pokemon Go, are
They're all
just more
mobile.
profitable, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like all these mobile games, even though they're pretty cash grabby, are just they make money,
I mean, yeah,
and
Yeah,
enough people play them still that I'm sure it's more than worth it.
mobile gaming is huge. Like, just it's so much bigger, especially in like I think I mentioned this before, but like
it's so
especially
big.
especially in Asia, it's like huge.
Well, yeah, I mean they
Um,
have like gotcha games like big over there, so that's like,
mhm,
but then it's just yeah, like I think all like I know like the gaming industry itself is like far beyond anything like the film industry could ever like hope to be. Um,
mhm.
and it's because of like it's because of mobile games and like microtransactions and all that shit. Like that's just
Yep,
the easiest way to make money. You're not
yep,
gonna you're not gonna make money by making a cool Pokemon mystery dungeon game.
yeah. Buying the entire game, and I mean, yeah, it's just you
Yeah,
get more people in by making it accessible, and then you can also cash in on like whales, right?
yeah. There aren't like
By
there's
giving
not
away
like a
the stuff.
big game studio out there that is going to continue make like you're either gonna be free to play with a shit ton of microtransactions
Mhm.
or you're gonna be like like you buy the game and then there's still a shit ton of microtransactions.
Yeah.
Like I started playing the finals recently. It's like an FPS game where we only really been playing one game mode where like there are like money vaults that appear and you extract the
Mhm.
money and you have to get it to like a deposit location before you get killed and someone takes it, that type of stuff.
Okay.
It's really and like the map is like fully destructible. It's really cool. And it's free to play,
Oh, okay. Wait, that's
but
kind of sick.
yeah, like all the customization and stuff is like completely locked behind uh like battle pass, microtransactions, all that shit. So, it's not like pay to win or anything. I mean, you can probably buy like certain in-game currencies to get unlock things faster, but otherwise, it's still a fair game. It's just can't get any like the cool shit unless you pay for it. And I don't know. I wouldn't mind microtransactions as much if they were microtransactions like they used to be. Like you used to be able to pay like a few bucks and you can get like a cool skin, but now it's like okay, pay more than the entire game and you can get this skin.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the microtransactions are not so micro. Um, yeah. I do miss like I don't want to say the days because they still happen, but like just buying the individual game. But I get it; it's not as profitable. So whatever. Times change. Change
Yes,
with the times.
unfortunately,
Times will change with you
the
a little bit.
times
Yeah.
changed too quick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Facts. True.
they tried loot boxes one time. They're like, holy shit. That's why they still make Madden, even though no one likes the fucking game. Because all the whales were like, yes, we must play Ultimate Team.
I haven't played Madden in so long, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I refuse to buy the game now, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate because I like played Madden with friends and stuff, like on franchise or just against them in general. But it's like I'm not gonna pay $60 for a dog shit game that doesn't work most of the time.
The same for me with 2K. I love playing 2K, but I just can't justify. Well, one, I can't justify buying it on PC because they don't do next gen. It's just
Yeah,
the 2019 reskinned, and then I don't want to buy a PS4 or not a PS5.
yeah. Like, dude, the worst shit. Like, did you hear they're already like thinking of like the PS6
Mm-hmm.
soon or something like that? And it's like
Mm,
the
Oh god.
PS5 doesn't have like any games on it, so we're gonna move ahead a generation already, but we don't have anything for this generation. It's just like it's not worth it right now. Um, it's- yeah. See, this is why games like Lethal Company are the ones that blow the fuck up. I've been playing the shit out of that recently too. It's been delaying.
I've heard that game's good.
It's so good. I don't know. It's already good on its own, but then it also has modding capabilities, and modding will take your game anywhere it wants to go.
yeah,
You can replace an enemy in the game with fucking Goku. It makes no sense, but it's funny as fuck to get attacked by Goku. Like, come on. I don't know. I wish more games were just yeah, just more games where you just kind of like load in, play the game with friends and have fun. And
Right.
there's not like You know, I paid $10 for Lethal Company, and I'm gonna be playing it more probably than any game I could ever pay fucking $60 for, plus all the
There you go.
microtransactions.
Right. Yeah. That's that is oh well, that is also the benefit of multiplayer games. It's just like I don't know, for me, multiplayer games are
Replayability.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
like when the fuck did I buy this game? I played it for the first time on December 20th, so it hasn't even been a month. I have 40 hours in it right now. Most of those
sheesh.
probably come
Not
like
bad.
the past week.
There you go.
So, you know, uh, I've okay. Let's put this for perspective. I have 100%ed SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated 6
Let's
times,
go.
and I have
6
47,
times.
47 hours in it. 6.5, I guess. 47 hours in it. Um, and that I got that game. When did this game come out? Like 2021 or some shit. It might have been 2020. It was 2020. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I've been playing the fuck out. Anyway, anime podcast.
Well,
Anime
this is
podcast.
a tangent. This is a nice tangent.
A little bit of tangent.
Well, you guys have talked about all the things that you've watched, but I didn't watch anything yet because I have been reading a large amount of Bleach and a little bit of Hundred
Yes.
From the
Girl.
beginning.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've read 155 chapters of Bleach.
155. Holy.
That's since the first.
Okay.
So
I mean,
week and a
still.
half,
Yeah.
roughly. Yeah. And
How long are the chapters? This is like
I'll probably hit like 180 tonight. I mean, they're normal length.
okay, sure. Not
It's
like
just a weekly manga, so it's like 18 to 20 pages, probably a chapter, something like that. And it is it's very good. It's shonen. So
155 is crazy. That's
155,
wait, how
that's
many are there in total again?
700
706.
something.
Ah,
It says 706, but then also on the apps it has like 680 or something like that.
okay.
So questionable amount.
So you're, 20 something percent in. Okay. That's
Yeah.
are you planning to
So
finish it like by the end of the month or something?
no, I'm just reading.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I am that person though that tends to either read a lot in one sitting or just like slowly pick away at it. Probably the thing is Bleach is easier to read because my Bleach is on the Viz app or the Shonen
Okay.
Jump app, and so
Yeah.
it's really easy on my phone. But 100 Girlfriends I have on Tachiomi, and the Tachiomi extensions trigger my Wi-Fi's firewall shit and stuff. So I
Tachomi is
have to
also
read.
going through a rough patch right now.
It is, but it's just like so. 100 Girlfriends. I might need to find a better place to read it because it just takes so long per chapter for me to read right now because it takes so much time to load.
Yeah, understandable.
Whereas in Bleach, I can just fly through. Even disregarding the fact that Bleach is like action shonen stuff in 100 Girlfriends, they'll have 15-minute paragraphs that I have to read.
That was it's a one-time panel.
I know, but it's still funny.
Just Spat,
Do you know the
you seen the
panel?
demon panel, Spat?
No, I don't think so.
Give me a second.
I might have, but I don't
It's
recognize it.
I got it.
it's quite literally an
So
essay.
I pride myself on reading things pretty quickly and still
Uh-huh.
grasping everything.
Uh-huh.
So when you think of like a panel of manga,
Sure.
it's like a page, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm out, bro. What is this?
So
It's for ants?
yep.
I had to
So
zoom in,
Yeah,
read
I
each
gotta zoom
line
in too, bro.
individually.
I did.
Oh, I have to. Yeah.
So
What the
Daniel
hell?
and I both read this entire page.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like a lot.
Dude,
A lot.
what is
There's
going
a lot
on?
of statements in it also that are like
Some repeat.
double statements, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's a joke.
Oh my
Like,
god. Yeah,
yeah,
of
It
course.
is.
it took
So
me
funny.
10 minutes to get through this. It's just him saying everything that he loves about his girlfriends, and so
Yeah, that's what
it's
it looks
just
like.
yeah. I don't even. I think were they all complimenting him, and then
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Oh, what do you love about us?" And he's like, "Well,
Well,
since you asked."
um, yeah, it took me about 15 minutes, but I took a break in between the bubbles.
It's all, yeah,
So
it's a lot. I
I read
definitely
the
like
first bubble,
skip
took
lines
like
by
3
accident.
minutes, and then went back to do the second bubble.
It's crazy, bro.
It was a crazy ass panel.
And it's every single girlfriend up to that point, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't remember
Okay.
what. I mean, it's pretty early. It's like it's gonna be in season 2. I'm pretty sure. So
like
Oh,
9
I
of
can't.
them, I think.
Well,
it's not like too
how are they
far.
going to animate that? You're
I
just
have
going to
no.
talk them like super fast?
This is literally half an episode of content.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is insane.
Yeah, I don't. If they're real, they do the entire thing.
Yep.
The entire episode?
Yeah, for half an episode, if they're real, they do
Oh,
this.
for half. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
we'll see what
10-ish
happens.
minutes.
But
Yeah, that's pretty funny though. That is pretty
it
funny.
took me 10 minutes to read it, and so it's like if you're voice acting it, I can only imagine like imagine
Just
sitting there
there's
like when is it
no
gonna
breath in
end?
between. Just go straight from beginning to end, no breath.
Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh.
that'll be funny as shit to see animated. I hope they do.
that
I hope they give it justice. But yeah,
that
Yeah,
is really
100 Girlfriends has
interesting.
been fun so far. I haven't gotten much farther than the anime yet. I say that, but I think I'm on like 10 girlfriends, so I'm double what the anime has.
a little under double.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I was thinking the poster 5, but technically you're right. They do pick up the last one at the end.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's it's a lot. This is like, and just as it goes on, the chapters get like more like like dense, like more information and like conversation dense. The anime, like, it could go like over well over 100 episodes. So I wonder how far it would go. It could probably hit like 200. I don't know.
Probably.
I doubt it'll ever get a full adaptation, unfortunately. I don't think any studio is stupid enough to take on like the raw amount of resources that it would consume to create this.
Given how long it's gonna just have to be,
Yeah, no, I
just
mean,
on the nature of it.
like we're 162 chapters in, have 27 girlfriends, and each chapter gets longer and harder to draw. And it's like, I don't even know how the manga's gonna do it. Like, the dedication so far is impressive, and they've kept up so far. But we'll see, we'll see. It's an impressive series, regardless of how anyone feels about its content. Its existence is something else.
It is one of the series of all time.
Yes, one of the series of all time. No, One Piece harem. Uh,
Now it's a fun game of will this last longer than One Piece?
no, not at all.
No, I don't think
This
anything
author
will.
has a plan in mind. I don't even know what
Set up plan.
Oda just keeps going. He's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I could go for another 5 years, and then he just adds another arc.
Yeah. I don't think anything will ever beat One Piece. That just never
I
happened.
mean, eventually One Piece will end. That's all
Yeah.
I mean. Is in terms of
hmm
from this point today, which series will end first, not which is going to have more chapters.
I
Right.
mean,
Okay.
there are longer manga than One Piece.
Yes, that's also true.
Mhm.
Yeah, will One Piece become the longest? I wonder.
Isn't
Oh,
there
didn't we
some
have
that
that
are like
graphic of like
absurdly long?
there was like a graphic I remember you sent like a few months ago. It was a while back, but it was like the longest so like the most words or the longest like pieces of
I think it's just pieces of fiction compared to
okay, yeah,
ReZero, like
pieces of fiction.
word
There you
count.
go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
or not even like just books in general compared to ReZero.
Right.
I
Okay,
don't
got it.
remember where the fuck I said that. It was either in DMs or in here, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm looking at the longest manga series. One Piece is 22 by volume count.
ReZero word count. Here it is.
And by
Okay.
chapters, it is 22 also.
Yeah, so this is this is the
Right.
Wheel of Time compared to other things. And that's like I don't know how long Wheel of Time is. And then ReZero by comparison. Let me look it back up. Fuck. ReZero's current word count. This was back in July of 2023, so it's gone up since then. The current word count 3.2 in the million in the main story, 1.2 to 1.6 in like the side stories. It's
Jesus.
outdated. Even on here, it says it's outdated.
Right.
So it's at like 4.6 million words, all like months and months ago. So it's probably past Wheel of Time by now, honestly.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's long as shit.
Yeah. Dude, the fact that I've read 1 million words from Harry Potter is like insane. Like the thought of like I can't even comprehend like what 1 million words is. Like of course it's 1,000, but it's like the human brain cannot like comprehend like numbers that large. The fact that I've read 1 million words
Yeah,
from
that's
that one
why we
series.
say it's like 3 football fields long.
In case you're curious, that one panel from 100 GFs is just under 13,000 characters.
What the hell?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That is, yeah.
I tried to post the whole thing in
Wait,
Discord. That's how I know, because it was like, listen, bitch, you only get 4,000 characters. This shit's 12,700.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, actually that makes sense. I was like 13,000. It's like it can't be that much, but
Well,
like
it's
yeah, I guess
characters, not
each one is like
words.
50, yeah, characters,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. It's like
And so spaces count, letters, all that shit.
yep. Yeah, for sure. Dude, that this panel is
Can
crazy.
you imagine translating that? Like you're just working on the series and you turn the page, you're like,
Oh,
bro,
really? Oh no, bro.
that's at least a
Just
full
skip it.
day's
Just
work.
skip it.
that's probably more than a full day's work.
It
That's
probably
like
is,
it's
but
like
at a minimum,
it's like your week just
No,
gone.
yeah. That's like, dude,
Yeah,
that's it's crazy. It just looks so ridiculous. I love it.
I mean, yeah, it's a ridiculous. I mean, the series itself is ridiculous. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I wonder how that looks in Japanese. Let me look it up.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, of course it's gonna be. I mean, number of characters should be less, but I don't know about the. Um, I mean, I'm
It's
sure
not the
it looks
Japanese
ridiculous there
version.
too.
Let's see.
imagine it was just like the most normal thing ever, randomly.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like a normal panel for Japanese speakers, but when someone translated, they decided to troll us all and make it like the Bible.
I
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't find it.
Okay, but I mean, it should be less, but fewer characters. But I mean, I'm sure it looks similarly ridiculous to Japanese speakers. I can't
Probably.
imagine like no manga fits this many words into one panel. Like that's just crazy. Ugh.
I wonder if I can like find the raw version of the chapter somewhere on the internet. I doubt it.
What chapter was it? 37?
37, yeah. Yeah, I can't fucking find anything. 'Cause it's not just, I have to find the fucking Japanese version specifically. I
Mhm.
don't know. They probably have that shit on lock.
It's just hard finding raws sometimes.
Ooh,
If you
maybe
like
I think
don't
I
know a
found
guy.
it. Uh, oh yeah, I found it. It
Okay.
doesn't look as impressive in Japanese.
No, it shouldn't.
I have to
There's
post two
characters
pictures
and
of it,
stuff.
I think, actually.
Oh, okay.
I can't even like save as. Hold on. Fuck, it has a goofy. It's goofy. I'll zoom out and screenshot it, I guess.
Okay.
It's still pretty hard. Whatever.
I gotta see this.
And part two, because it's full
The
page, full page.
fact
It's a
that there's
full
a part
page,
two.
2 page spread,
Yeah.
2 page spread. He needs 2 pages to tell them how much he loves them.
Yeah. What
Uh,
was their reaction? Okay, well, I guess spoilers, but I'm curious.
What do you
Okay,
yeah,
think their reaction was?
I love you.
I'll
Okay, I
post
mean,
it
this
for
still
you.
looks pretty
Their
ridiculous.
their reaction is a 2 page spread as well. So hold on.
Yeah, it is.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
It's like a gag, like a running gag reaction. Like
Uh-huh.
it's like the same face every time they react to something. But hold on. Oh fuck! No, I exited the page. Fuck. God dang it. Tab. I gotta go all the way back down. Okay, I found it. Um, fucking
Amazing.
yeah.
Perfect.
Average
5 billion
reaction
words,
pace.
and then just a couple faces.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Um. Oh, I was gonna say. I guess like another like thing I saw. Let's see if I can find the actual article. It's like I think we talked about it when I was talking about like when we were talking about we had our like own Crunchyroll awards a few episodes ago. Um the best song, right? And like the
Mm-hmm.
best openings and stuff like that. Um I really underestimated let's see if I can find it. The impact of like Idol, the USOB song.
Dude, it's insane. Like that
No,
song
I know.
is
No, I knew it was big.
yeah, that went
Don't get me
beyond
wrong.
the anime. Like
No, yeah. Um so like it topped like almost every chart in Japan. Okay, that's I kind of I
it
mean
was the
that's,
biggest
yeah.
song excluding like US releases in the world. So yeah, it was big.
Uh yeah, on Billboard it was ranked like 19th on the year-end charts, right? Okay, yeah, but I mean year-end is it's different from, the peak, right? But no, yeah. Let me see if I can find the uh yeah, I mean 42nd on the Billboard Global year-end chart. It's the first time for a J-pop artist to break into the top 50, which is like crazy. Um, and it's the highest rank. I mean, it's kind of it's like expected in terms of like, okay, I knew the song was big. Don't get me wrong. The music video is like a bajillion views. What is it like 150 million or something like that? It's ridiculous.
So much higher than that, I'm
Um,
pretty sure. It's
yeah,
probably
I'm sure. Let me see if I can find it. But the point is, like, of course, I knew it was big. No question about that. But like, just how big? Oh, 409 million. Okay,
yeah,
great,
and
dude.
it's like all the re-uploads, all the different versions. It's like
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's it's big.
Yeah,
Billions of views go into that.
yeah. Uh, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's like I knew it was big, but this is just insane. Um, but it's cool. Very cool music video. Very cool song. That was just like something I was like reading, and I thought it still kind of blows my mind, but it makes sense, I guess.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, you wouldn't like when you think like an anime song or something, you wouldn't
mhm.
expect it to be like a global topper or
No, yeah,
anything. But yeah, I mean, an already popular artist who has hundreds of
yeah,
millions of views on other music videos
right.
creates a good song to a
Yeah, I think that's like another
giant
thing.
premiere.
Yeah, people like who are into Japanese music and stuff, and obviously Japan itself. Um, they already knew the artist, already had some level of fame amongst people who were into that, and then getting a song like that on a show that was so hyped and received so well, yeah, it makes sense. Perfect storm. Um, but it's cool. It's cool to see how much impact and influence it's had. So that was just something cool that I thought was neat. I do wish that like you know I'm looking forward to see like of course probably no other anime song, maybe not, at least for the near future, will ever reach that kind of like fame or anything like
No,
that.
I
But
mean probably not.
no, of course not. But I think it's cool that like it's just received so much love from across the world, where it's like there are other songs like this, or not like this, but like other Japanese songs from anime and stuff that are like really good. They're you know people like them, and
Yeah,
just
like
it'd be nice if like more people were introduced to them. So I think that's one positive, really positive thing, is like more
yeah.
people are just introduced to that kind of music. So
Most people would probably like look at Yoasobi and be like, "That's not even her best song," and I probably agree with that. And
yeah,
so, yeah, it was the perfect storm of things. I wonder if like other premieres will ever try to emulate something like that, because Freeing kinda did
it's
it.
hard.
Like it got the theatrical run in Japan for its first episode, but across the world, it was like it was split into 4 episodes instead of just one big thing, and so I feel like, there's a bit less impact behind it. Um, just because most people probably spread it out over however long. Freerun's opening episodes weren't like quite as shocking either, so it's like, it did the same goal in like setting up like, okay, we got to the end of this part, and here's like where the real story begins, type of thing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Oshinoko's opening is just fucking insane and like
It
multiple
is.
different facets. It's just, yeah, it was just the right combination at the time. I don't know.
Mhm.
I wonder. I feel like most, as long as like it was a good song, I feel like anyone who was in that situation would have had a gigantic fucking explosion for their what's it called.
Yeah, I think it would have been similarly large. I mean, well, I should say it would have been large, but I think like this was just
I mean, Yoasobi was also a huge artist already, so yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
obviously her being the what's it called helps expand that even
Mhm.
further. But yeah, I think it'd have been big no matter who was there.
Yeah, when I was reading about Yoasobi, like the producer Ayase, right? Like, because I had heard their songs, like they had done like Vocaloid stuff in the past, and I'd heard some of those songs, and I was like, then I looked them up. I'm looking at like who is Yoasobi, I'd like heard their songs and stuff like that. But like Ayase, like I'd heard the songs they produced for like Vocaloid stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who they are. Um, and so they already had like at least some level of you know uh experience, and I don't want to say fame, but they
Yeah,
yeah, they had done some stuff. At least I mean I've seen their stuff on YouTube. That's what I'll say. And they were getting quite a few views on the Vocaloid stuff in that community especially. So
yeah.
and their debut, like the Yoasobi's debut, like single was the Racing into the Night, the one that got super
Oh, that
famous,
was
right?
their
So,
debut. Yeah,
yeah.
that.
I mean that's crazy. That
Yeah,
that tells you like, from day one, like um yeah, it's just they were destined to be famous, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
is
that was
quite,
cool.
it is quite wild. Yeah. I think there was probably something I was gonna bring up that I don't remember today.
My brain is just in cold mode.
Old mode, dude, your throat does not sound good.
Yeah, no,
I
quite
feel like it's gotten
unfortunate.
worse
Yeah,
since we started
I didn't
talking.
notice much at the beginning. Now it's like I can tell. So
Yeah. Um, like 8 more minutes. Just gotta cover 8 more minutes. We can hit our hour mark.
oh,
Holy
there you
shit.
go. No. I'm trying to think. I do want to start Freerin because everybody's been telling me about that show. I just I feel like I'm obligated. I think I mentioned it last time, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Pokemon Concierge. Now that shit's gone.
Nah, actually, I don't want to. I
Yeah,
don't want to play
I've
with you
given up
anymore.
on that, bro. So maybe this is the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
this week I've
bit
got some
like,
time. So.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like a roller coaster. Like sometimes you'll be going really quick, and then sometimes you'll slow down, and it's just there's not like there's an overarching story, but there's not a lot of like structure to it. I guess it's a lot of how you feel about like the character interactions and stuff. I guess, and how the story and how it tells its story. It's much more of like a character driven narrative than anything. So if you're into that, then you'll like Freerun. It's also extremely well produced, like incredibly so.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, though I think the arc we're about to get into seems like it's going to be much more action oriented. So uh, we'll see, and hopefully the production quality holds up through that. But I think it will because I don't know. The director, he knows what he's doing. He know what he's doing. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully he's back on Bochi the Rock, and that's what they're waiting for. They don't want to do season 2 without him, I would assume.
Hopefully.
Yeah. He's only 30 as well. He's got a long career ahead of him, hopefully. Um, he's just really fucking good at what he does. Like, he directs Freerun. He's done episode directions. Well, actually no, he's directed the OPs specifically. He storyboarded episode 1, episode 11, animated in the second opening. I mean, then he did like the exact same for Bochi, where he directed OP episodes, did key animation. He's a fucking worker, dude. He's a workhorse, really talented. we talked about it a while ago, but I like his work is like noticeable in its style, I guess, because I watched Slime 100 or no Slime 100, Slime 300, um, and I in one of the episodes I was like, that looked a lot like a Bochi comedy style animation, and it turns out, yeah, he animated for that episode, so the cool dude.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're fumbling the bag here. I think we'll just cut the episode here.
oh
Hey,
no, there's one thing I wanted to mention.
Oh,
Sorry. Mind if I
go for
it'll
it.
take
It's okay.
no. The one of the movies that I saw, Suzume, like a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um like it's not gonna happen, but it is one of the films eligible for Oscar's best picture.
Oh yeah, it's not
Gonna win.
happening.
It's not gonna win, but it is one. And another thing is just like I mean I knew that movie was like reasonably popular, but yeah, it actually it seems like it's like super popular both in like China and South Korea as well. Um, you know, I like the movie, but I didn't think it was like that insane. But apparently people did. I don't know. It's kind of surprising to me that it is that popular. But
Yeah, I feel like
like,
animation in general doesn't really get treated as like
no,
film, and in these things
of course not. Yeah.
like
I
animated
mean,
films.
yeah, there is an art to like also acting itself other than voice acting. I mean, I do wish that like anime was treated like better, but I understand that there's like an aspect missing. But there's also aspects that are being like um added to it, right? Like the animation that like movies themselves don't have, right? It's just a different form of media, obviously. So
Yeah, like
but yeah,
looking
aside
at
from the Oscar stuff, I just thought it was cool that it was I didn't know it was that popular, but um seems to be one of the bigger anime movies that has come out in the past couple of years. So it's cool to see it do well.
yeah, like the only animated movies to ever be nominated for Best Picture, Beauty and the Beast back in '91 didn't win.
That's a good
Up
movie.
in 2009, which is kind of surprising to be honest, but it got
I don't
nominated.
remember that movie at all, but
You don't remember? I don't know. I feel
no,
like
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember like much of it.
I
I
feel
just
like
remember
most
seeing it.
people like specifically remember the opening scene and as
Yeah,
opposed
yeah,
to
of
like the
course.
rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And then Toy Story 3 got nominated in 2010. I'm surprised like the original Toy Story didn't get animated because that was or not animated, God, nominated because that was like groundbreaking at the time, wasn't it?
I don't think it was oh, like you mean like in
Like
terms of
the 3D like 3D
wasn't
animation
Bugs
they
Life first? Could
I
be
don't know if
wrong.
Bugs
No,
Life
Bugs Life was
was
after.
yeah,
After.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
Toy
swear
Story
there
was
was
like
something
the
before
big
that, but I
one.
could be wrong. Yeah. Oh no, it was the first entirely. Okay, it was the first. I don't know why I thought it was the Bugs Life,
Yeah, it
but
was like
it
just
was
a
the first. Yeah.
big step in 3D animation for those types of films, so I'm a little surprised that that didn't
Yeah.
got nominated for best original screenplay. Didn't win, but it got nominated.
Mhm. I think let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I mean Toy Story 2, like in terms of box office, you know, it was you know, it was what 500 million or something like that compared to the original, which was 400 million. I mean, uh, it's probably just because it was the first that it was like at the time people didn't like. I think it was probably just like the hype built up to Toy Story 2, which is why it was like more successful. I don't know. That's like my theory for why it could be, but yeah, no, I agree. Like it's surprising that the first one wasn't, you know, um, as popular.
Yeah, not even just popular, like just what it did, like for
Oh
the
yeah,
time. I'm just
the
surprised.
impact. Yeah,
Like Toy Story 3 of all time or all things was the one that we got
yeah.
nominated for best picture. But anyway, Respect Animation is the only. These are all like it's all Disney shit in here, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Disney's got some good movies. Yeah.
I mean, sure.
No disrespect.
I haven't seen a Disney movie in a while. It's another one of
Me
my
neither, me
favorite
neither
ones,
either.
but
But I mean, I've seen all the old, like
yeah, like
classic
the
ones.
older
But yeah,
ones, yeah. Um,
Fantasia's good.
but yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll get. I don't know. I don't really give a shit about these award ceremonies anyway, but it's interesting that they don't pay as much attention to animation as
Yeah,
they probably should.
yeah, facts. Get some respect.
Ugh. Anyway, now we'll end. Um,
Mhm.
got us to the hour mark basically. Congratulations.
Yeah, don't want to make PK suffer. He needs some rest. It actually
I'm
sounds.
sorry.
I'm actually, worried.
No, it's fine. Not a big deal. This is a for fun podcast anyway, and you know what? If people want more content, we have like 4 weeks in a row where we went for 4 hours. So,
Yeah.
and
The
next week
Crunchyroll.
is the Crunchyroll Awards drop.
Oh, there you
So
go. Yeah.
yeah, uh, he's got to save his voice for next week. It's gonna be a long ass
Facts.
episode.
Rest up. Rest up.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, subscribe, rate 5 stars, whatever fucking platform you're on. If you were on the audio only side of things, like go to the YouTube, is the Order Anime Podcast. Can't possibly miss it. We're the only one. Same thing on audio only because our links don't work in the YouTube description because I don't feel like replacing 88 of them. Just it's the Order Anime Podcast on whatever relevant podcast platform you are on. You will be able to find us without any issue whatsoever. Every Saturday, 3 p.m. without fail, except for when we do, there will be an episode up for you to enjoy. Hope you liked this episode. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in another episode. Goodbye.